265DW at 100.9.
Ukraine is a threat to the security of Europe.
ABC senior foreign correspondent Ian Panel is in Kyiv.
The real fear is that it won't just be this limited incursion, it'll be something much more. But make no mistake, people are saying, well, he could invade. He already has invaded. He invaded Crimea back in 2014. He's de facto invaded the east of the country by now signing this recognition of their independence, which could lead to annexation. Is he going to stop there?
President Zelensky says he will not impose martial law for now because he doesn't think Russia will mount a larger-scale invasion. Closing arguments are expected in the federal trial today of 3 former police officers in Minnesota. Tu Tao, J. Alexander King, and Thomas Lane, who were with Derek Chauvin when he killed George Floyd in 2020.
Jurors have heard a month's worth of testimony, including from Thomas Lane himself, who said he didn't realize how dire Floyd's condition was while he was on the ground. All 3 officers are charged with depriving Floyd of his civil rights.
ABC's Mark Rummelar. This just in, the U.S. Soccer Federation and dozens of members of the U.S. women's national team who sued for gender discrimination have reached a $24 million settlement that promises to end one of the most prominent pay cases in sports history. You're listening to ABC News.
This is important news. If you have unfiled tax returns, the IRS is shifting gears and ramping up investigations on non-filers this year. If you fail to file your tax returns for a year or more, or you owe back taxes, now's the time to call Optima Tax Relief before the IRS finds you. Optima is America's #1 most trusted tax resolution firm, specialize in helping individuals, families, and businesses get right with the IRS. They're experts in the Taxpayer Relief Initiative, a powerful new program that can make resolving tax issues easier. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, Optima's award-winning team has helped thousands of people protect their paychecks, bank accounts, homes, and businesses by putting their tax problems to rest, resolving over $1 billion in tax debts for their clients. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Terrifying moments at a McDonald's drive-thru in Salt Lake City. Police say a man upset over being given the wrong order pointed a gun at workers. ABC's Andrew Dimbert says when police showed up, they found a 4-year-old in the backseat, also with a gun.
Police removing the man from his vehicle, but they say he told his 4-year-old child in the back seat to shoot at the police through the window. The officer was able to deflect the weapon, but it discharged, sending a bullet into the restaurant's awning. The suspect now facing a slew of charges, including felony child abuse.
The search continues for 10 people still missing aboard a Greek ferry that has been burning for several days. ABC's Megan Williams has the latest.
Hopes are dimming of finding the 10 more people still missing after the ferry on its way from Greece to Italy caught fire on Friday. All those missing are believed to be truck drivers. Authorities say the fire likely started where the trucks were parked. More than 280 passengers and crew were rescued and transferred to the Greek island of Corfu. The last rescue took place on Sunday. A 21-year-old man freed himself and reached the deck after being trapped for more than 2 days. More than 20 rescuers and 2 helicopters have taken part in trying to extinguish the fire. Megan Williams, ABC News. Rome.
And Britney Spears may be ready to tell more of her story. The pop star has reportedly signed a book deal with Simon & Schuster worth $15 million. No word yet on a publishing date. This is ABC News.
On our first date, we had masks on and kept 6 feet apart. Now, we're a lot closer.
Just like Cliff and Deb, thousands of singles over 50 found their perfect match on Silver Singles last year.
I feel like I'm 20 years old again, and I'm pretty sure she feels the same way.
Rediscover the magic of dating with Silver Singles, the exclusive community for singles over 50. Sign up today and receive daily matches you won't want to miss at silversingles.com/radio. silversingles.com/radio.
I'm Sherry Preston, ABC News.
The reasons more and more people are coming to NC Tractor to do business are the selection of Massey Ferguson tractors, Bobcat zero-turn mowers, fantastic customer service, and the special Phil Sheehan seasonal discounts. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford is making dreams come true for folks who want the risk.
We have an unsettled weather pattern that is evolving. It started yesterday afternoon, likely to continue into the coming weekend. It's cloudy today. It's windy. It's mild. A chance for some light rain. The high temperature in the mid to upper 60s. Tonight is mostly cloudy, breezy. It will remain mild with a chance of rain toward daybreak tomorrow. Upper 50s to low 60s the lows. And then tomorrow is mostly cloudy. A chance for some morning rain, breezy and milder. The high temperature in the low 70s. I'm Mike Mays in the North Carolina News Network Weather Center.
Right now it is 52 degrees and cloudy, rainy conditions outdoors. And our expected high today are reaching 63, dropping back to 52 again tonight. And this rain is expected to be with us off and on, with light rain, moderate rain, light rain throughout all the way through Friday and maybe early Saturday. Then clearing out of here possibly by Saturday evening and early Sunday morning. We may get some clearing skies on Sunday with some moderate rain, and all day Monday looks like clear skies, and also on Tuesday of next week. But the rain is, you can expect that to be our friend for the next few days. Nothing heavy, I don't think, just moderate, light rain, misty rain, just enough to make your permanents get wet, ladies, but maybe keep something close by. It'll work its way out of there. We'll have the death announcements coming up here in just a few moments. There are quite a few of those, so we will hold those off until after the Bill O'Reilly morning update. Let me remind you, though, that some of the couple of things. The morning on Monday, for the first time in 2022, students and staff in Rutherford County schools were not required to wear masks in the classroom setting. In a special call meeting of the Rutherford County Board of Education Friday afternoon, February the 18th, board members unanimously decided to make mask wearing optional. The decision was made as the COVID-19 situation has dramatically improved across North Carolina and the United States. Mandated mitigation measures are also being lifted throughout the region and the nation. The governor also is lifting them across the state, and so Rutherford County is doing the same thing. Superintendent David Sutton said 10 days ago we anticipated that the landscape could change dramatically, but the improvement have taken place even more quickly than we anticipated. We have had great improvements according to our local COVID data, Sutton said. I believe the conditions are right for you to reconsider the face mask requirement. Board Vice Chairman Rick Ficklin said it's been a long 2 years of dealing with the COVID pandemic. I will make the motion that beginning Monday, masks are optional for students and staff. Brandon Gosey seconded the motion. All who were present voted in favor of the motion. Board members Angel King was unable to attend that meeting. So students now began the week without wearing those face masks, and now they can see the mouth movements of the teachers and understand clearer what's being said and see each other smile at one another. Isn't that great? A recent a research brief from curriculum publisher Amplify shows that elementary school students continue to lag behind in literacy almost 2 years into the COVID-19 pandemic. The mid-school assessment concluded that students in kindergarten, first grade, and second grade are the furthest behind compared with their pre-pandemic counterparts. Black and Hispanic students are bearing the brunt of those learning losses, with the literacy gap between minority students and white students larger than before the pandemic. The report noted that some progress is being made as students return to in-classroom instructions across the country. That progress is particularly evident in grades 3 through 5. In a statement, Susan Lambert, Chief Academic Officer of Elementary Humanities at Amplify, said the data in the report are a clarion call to help get students back on track in the earlier elementary grades. The struggles of students who have fallen behind are not going to go away on their own, she added. If we don't address them, those struggles will compound. The older these students become, the longer it will take them to catch up. So they are seeing some deficits now with the fact that students have been covered over for so long. Glad to see that opening up. Glad to see that happening up. Last night on the Tar Heel-Louisville game, the Tar Heels did well, 70-63. They say it was an ugly game, but it turned out for a win for our Tar Heels. And our next one looks like it's going to be Saturday with UNC and NC State. Unless something changes in the schedule between now and then, we'll have that game for you. We have the Bill O'Reilly morning update coming up here in just a few moments. Following that, we'll have the death announcement. Then we'll get into the call-around newscast right here on the most information for the Foothills WCAB.
Bill O'Reilly here, and I'm warming up from the NRIA.net studios in New York. Stand by for the O'Reilly Update Morning Edition. AMAC is the leading conservative advocacy and benefits organization. AMAC gives you access to exclusive benefits, insightful news, and a magazine full of uncensored content. They are pushing back against efforts to defund the police, weaken the borders, and corrupt our youth. But they need your help. Please stand with AMAC at amac.us. That's amac.us. On this Tuesday, to no one's surprise, the latest revelations from Special Counsel John Durham are not being reported honestly, and folks are confused because much of the corporate media misreported the bogus Russian collusion story. Those organizations don't want Americans to know what really happened in 2016. The awful situation centers around Hillary Clinton's attempt to defeat Donald Trump for the presidency. The Clinton campaign knew three things for certain: that rumors were floating around linking Trump to corruption in Russia, that some officials in the FBI and the CIA would help Hillary Clinton because they hated Trump, and that the Clinton campaign had big money to spend on espionage against the Trump campaign. It would not be hard to trump up damaging allegations against Mr. Trump and those working for him. And that's exactly what happened. Special Counsel Robert Mueller could find no collusion at all by Donald Trump or any of his associates. The charges were false and defamatory. The key question now is the one Richard Nixon faced in Watergate. What did Hillary Clinton know, and when did she know it? The anti-Hillary forces have already convicted her of high crimes. But in the interest of due process, I am not going to do that. I will say Mrs. Clinton has so much dubious stuff on her resume, it's difficult for any intelligent person to give her the benefit of the doubt. That is a fair assessment. I do not know if John Durham will find the truth, but I do know it's vital that he do so. Now this. Investors, are you sitting on capital or wanting to diversify? The NRIA Real Estate Development Fund provides returns right now. They capitalize on strategic markets. They offer steady monthly payouts plus double-digit annualized returns. Start your due diligence at nria.net or call 800-800-1414. That's easy. 800-800-1414.
An offer of securities is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. Read it first. Past performance does not guarantee future results. NRIA is a real estate development firm. Learn more at nria.net.
That is the Morning O'Reilly Update. More analysis later on.
The most music's on us, WCAB.
Now I have these death announcements. Joyce Marks Harris, 84, of Forest City, died Saturday. The funeral will be conducted at 3 o'clock Wednesday, February 23rd at Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Big Springs Baptist Church Cemetery. The visitation will be from 1:45 until 2:45 Wednesday at the funeral home prior to the service. Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Service is serving the family of Joyce Marks Harris. Wayne E. Birchwell, age 58, of Limestone, Pennsylvania, died Thursday evening, February 17th, in his home following an illness. A funeral service will be held at 11 o'clock Saturday, February 26th, in the First Baptist Church of Limestone. Graveside service will take place at 2 o'clock March 1st in the Sunset Cemetery in Shelby. Harrelson Funeral Home serving the family of Wayne E. Birchwell. Harvey Hoyle, 79, of Rutherfordton, died Friday, February 18th. A memorial service will be conducted at 11 o'clock Wednesday, February 23rd at Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Service is serving the family of Harvey Hoyle. Maddie Elizabeth Dills Beth Pettit, 74, of Forest City, died Friday, February the 18th. The funeral will be conducted at 2 o'clock today at Missionary Wesleyan Church. Burial will follow in the Eternal Hills Memorial Park. Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Services serving the family of Maddie Elizabeth Dills Beth Pettit. Hugh An-hee of Forest City passed away at her home February 17th. Funeral services will be held 1 o'clock today in the Paget and King Chapel. Burial will follow in the Alexander Cemetery, Forest City. The Paget and King Mortuary serving the family of Hu Yan Hee. Margaret Gorley Miller, 102, died Saturday, February 19th. The family received friends last night, and the funeral service will be at Rutherfordton Presbyterian Church at 2 o'clock today. Burial will be at the Rutherfordton City Cemetery. And Mike Mahan's funeral home and cremation services in charge of the arrangements for Margaret Gorley Miller. Jim Wontuck, 71 of Bostic, passed away Saturday, February the 19th. A visitation will be held from 1 until 4 Sunday, February 27th at Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. A brief service will be conducted at 4 o'clock Sunday after the visitation at the funeral home for Jim Wontuck. Melody Spooner Skillman, 67 of Bostic, died Saturday, February 19th. Those arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Service for Melody Spooner Skillman. Joyce C. Harris, 84 of Forest City, died Saturday, February 19th. Those arrangements incomplete and will be announced by Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Service. Again, that's Joyce C. Harris. Roy Vance of Rutherfordton passed away February 17th after an extended illness. Services for Roy will be announced at a later date, and Crow's Funeral Home will be in charge of those announcements for Roy Vance of Rutherfordton. Evelyn B. Shows, 92, died Friday, February 18th at Fairhaven Home of Bostic. Funeral arrangements are pending and will be announced by the Pageant and King Mortuary and Crematory for Evelyn Shows. Those are the death announcements we have in-house this morning. To hear the complete information of these and others, tune in at 11:35 as information becomes available to us. We'll have those complete announcements for you here on WCAB in Rutherfordton.
Washakie was a commanding figure, tall, powerfully built, and dignified. He was raised in his mother's Shoshone tribe. Because of his great feats against the Crow and Blackfoot, he became the chief of the Eastern Band of Shoshone. Although he was a fierce warrior against his tribal enemies, he was a friend to the whites. In the 1850s, when immigrants started traveling across his country, his tribe helped pioneers in trouble by recovering their stock and assisting them ford streams. They were so helpful that 9,000 immigrants signed petitions praising the Shoshone. In 1863, when the Bear River Campaign ended up killing most of the Shoshone led by Bear Hunter, Washakie's tribe wasn't affected because he had taken them to Fort Bridger. To show their appreciation, in 1868, the U.S. government reserved the almost 4,300 square mile Wind River region of Wyoming for Washakie and his people. During the North Plains campaigns of the 1870s, Washakie and his Shoshone served as scouts for the Army. When Washakie was 70 years of age, some of the younger men sought to depose him. Washakie disappeared for 2 months. When he returned, he presented the council with 6 Blackfoot scalps. His leadership was never again questioned. On February 21, 1900, Washakie died. Because of his lifetime of help to the U.S. government, the military gave him a funeral with full military honors. He was buried at Fort Washakie with a monument as his headstone. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
Jesse James Railroad Express has added 2 new sandwiches to their menu. Try the all-new crispy chicken sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise, or the crispy deluxe with lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, bacon, and cheese. And now, the new beer-battered fish sandwich. All come with sides. Enjoy a refreshing milkshake or a hand-dipped ice cream cone. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. Closed Wednesday and Sunday. Jesse James Railroad Express, 531 Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton. Call 828-447-4644. Mondays only, hot dog with mustard, chili, and onions for only $1.24 each. All aboard the Jesse James Railroad Express.
Congratulations to Jesse James Railroad Express, voted 2021 Best of Rutherford County hot dogs and hamburgers 5 years in a row.
Now it's time to get started with our Call Around newscast as we circle the county to find out what's been going on. around the neighborhood. And our first stop will be, of course, the Sheriff's Department, and Sheriff Chris Francis is on the phone to give us that update. Sheriff, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Jim. Hope you are.
I am doing well, thank you. What's on the report?
Jim, in the last 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has responded to 170 calls to service. There have been 20 arrests processed at the county jail. Currently incarcerated, we have 174. Among those arrested, Rosalind Ray Jefferson, 51-year-old female, Forest City, was charged with simple assault and see a district court judge for bond. Andrew Jacob Powell, 35-year-old male of Forest City, was charged with failure to comply child support and received a $300 cash bond. Madeline Ashley Deck, a 29-year-old female of Rutherford, was charged with failure to appear and received a $1,000 secure bond. Isaiah O'Shawn Twitty, 22-year-old male of Forest City, was charged with failure to comply child support and received a $400 cash bond. Ashley Michelle Hefner, 38-year-old female of Rutherford, was charged with larceny of a firearm, obtained property by false pretense, possession of a firearm by felon, probation violation, and received a $150,000 secure bond. Jessica Ashley Fisher Boyd, 42-year-old female of Rutherford, was charged with 2 counts of felony failure to appear and received a $14,000 secure bond. Aaron Dag Epley, 25-year-old male of Forest City, was charged with possession of Schedule II narcotics and received a $5,000 secure bond. Daniel Allen Grimes, 37-year-old male of Popeville, was charged with assault on a female, did not have his bond information. Joseph Eugene Towery, 43-year-old male of Shelby, was charged with resist, obstruct, delay, and fictitious tag, received a written promise to appear. Shelby Danielle McKinney, 27-year-old female of Rutherford, was charged with failure to appear and received a $15,000 secure bond. Stanley Chris Walker, 63-year-old male of Ellenboro, was charged with assault on a female, received a $5,000 secure bond. William Curtis Reynolds, 32-year-old male of Forest City, was charged with 2 counts of failure to appear, received a $500 secure bond. Jayla Page Fala, 20-year-old female of Morgan, was charged with larceny and received a $1,000 unsecured bond. Whitney Taylor McSwain, 31-year-old female of Rutherford, was charged with failure to appear and received a $500 secure bond. Among our incidents, we had a break-in and enter into a motor vehicle on Old Ballpark Road in Forest City. There was a pill bottle taken out of that vehicle. Shortly down the road, we had a larceny of a motor vehicle on Whitesides Road, Forest City. It was a 2012 Dodge Avenger. This vehicle was located in Spindale by the Spindale Police Department with no occupants in it. However, the stolen pill bottle from Old Ballpark Road was in the stolen motor vehicle from Whitesides Road. Another instance, we had a larceny on Cooper's Gap Road in Rutherford. It was a catalytic converter taken by $200. We had a larceny on Duncan Road, Rutherford. It was a 14-foot cattle gate by $250. We had a larceny Oakland Road to Dollar General. It was 5 Tide bottles, 5 Gain detergents, and 1 Bounty paper towel valued at $63 combined. Suspect was a black male with a white female. We got into a small blue car, still under investigation, and we had a larceny there on Old US 221A where a catalytic converter and 2 car batteries were taken out of a vehicle that had been stationary with some driving difficulties in a yard there. Jim, that's what I had to report today.
Sheriff, on these catalytic converters that are being stolen, so many of those, are they vandals selling those out of state somewhere, or are they selling them to somebody close by?
I think some of both. I think a lot of them, I think there's a middle person that they're selling to close by who's taking large numbers out of state to be able to get rid of those. We have recently had some laws passed to assist us in this, but we've got to get caught up with that new law that came in to play in December, and hopefully we'll be able to slow these down. But most of these vehicles are stationary with no tags on them, or they're church vans.
Yeah, that's it. All right, Sheriff, thank you very much. I hope you have a safe day out there, and we'll talk to you again next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Sheriff Francis, 7:25 now.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
Communication Center report. Hi, Marie.
Good morning.
What's on your report?
Okay, in the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications Centers processed 390 911 and administrative calls, which consisted of 60 for EMS. For law enforcement, the Sheriff's Department had 170, Forest City had 77, Lake Lure had 1, Rutherford had 35, Spindle had 43. For fire calls, Cherry Mountain responded to a fire investigation and a brush fire. Cliffside responded to a structure fire assisted by Sandy Mush, Ellenborough, and SDO. Shingle Hollow had a brush fire, and Spindle had a motor vehicle accident. And that's all I have for the morning.
Thanks so much. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Get Vive's fiber-rich internet for only $25 a month for 105 meg. Plus, free install is available with AutoPay. That's right, internet for only $25 per month. Vive can power all your devices, offers great local service, and includes a 30-day money-back guarantee. Visit ViveBroadband.com to sign up for internet starting at $25 per month. Offer ends 3/31/22. Not available in all areas. Modem taxes and fees extra. Visit ViveBroadband.com for additional restrictions.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City. Ruby Taylor is next to report the incidences from the SDO Fire District. Ruby, good morning.
Good morning.
What's on that report?
Well, I was outside, Jim, when they went out, and I don't know what it was. I didn't get in here to get to the scanner. And on my birthday calendar, I got Alton Green, Kinsley Huntley, and Libby Ficklin having birthdays. Hope they have a nice day, and the signs are in the secrets today. Going to the fast tomorrow. Jim, that's all I got.
I'll see you next time, Ruby.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Andrew Tisdale, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we focus what's important to you. We create a personalized strategy backed by our advice, our tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we partner together to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me at any time at 828-287-9197. We'll sit down, talk, and we're going to make a strategy that's right for you.
Now it's 7:28, and we have 52 degrees. Let's head up to the Fairfield Mountains Fire District. Gary Wilson, looks like you've got your umbrella handy.
Well, I think we're probably going to need it later tonight.
I believe so.
It'll be mostly cloudy today, and just maybe a little sprinkle here and there. A little sprinkle during the night. Didn't amount to much. And sitting on about 50 degrees this morning, so it's a good mild start. And temperature's going to be pretty nice for the next few days, looks like. So we'll take that. And we had no fire calls in the last 24 hours, quieting down after the weekend, and everybody a chance to catch your breath and get out there and do some January or February shopping, I guess, whatever they want to do.
There you go.
Yeah, that's about all we got up here, Jim. Everything's going on pretty quiet this morning.
Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it. You have a great day.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
And DeVern is next over in the Bostic area. See what's happening over there with the fire district. DeVern, good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How did the open house go yesterday at Lincoln Center?
It went real good.
Good.
They had a good crowd, and it went real good. Well, our temperature over here today is 52, and we got a little bit of rain. It seems like a spring day out there.
Mm-hmm.
The fire department had no calls, and today is 2/22/22.
It is, isn't it? I didn't thought about that.
Yeah, it sure is. And don't forget about our blessing box located on Depot Street. Please go by and leave a blessing for someone. I seen a lady filling it up yesterday, and we want to give her a thanks, and hope everyone has a good day today.
DeVern, you have a great day as well. Thank you for being there for us, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
You know, nothing strikes fear in the hearts of people more than receiving an IRS audit letter in the mail. Audits take much time away from your business and family, requiring you to gather mounds of records, and can become overwhelming unless you have someone you can depend on to take care of that for you. That's why we can recommend IE Accounting and Tax Service. Chris and his team of professionals are in the business to help. Even if you depended on someone else to prepare your taxes, IE Accounting and Tax Service will be glad to assist you or your company. Don't hesitate to call. As a small business owner, you have more important things to do than keep your own books. Why not let IE Accounting and Tax Service take care of that for you, so you can get back to the job of running your business? Consider their payroll solutions for your business, cash flow management, litigation support, and forensic investigation. Why not give them a call and see what they can do for your business? Here's that phone number, 828-395-1777. They're at 211 West Main Street, Spindale. Again, that's 395-1777, and it's spelled A-R-Y-E-E. Now at 7:33 here in Rutherford, and let's head up toward the Hudlow Fire District. And Bob Hodge, how you doing this morning?
We're doing just fine on this Tuesday morning.
Got your umbrella handy, close by? Keep it close by?
Oh, I got it handy this morning. Look like we might need it next 2 or 3 days there, off and on.
Yeah.
We've been getting a few rain showers passed through overnight up here, and a little cloudy and damp up here right now. And with the fire department, hadn't had any fire calls overnight, so that's good.
That's good.
Ain't got too much to report on this here 2222 day.
Well, I'm glad it's quiet over there.
Yeah. Maybe stay quiet weather's there. Won't have anything bad happen or anything. So, but Jim, that's about it. We're doing good up here, and maybe we'll stay that way. And so you take care and have a good day, and keep your umbrella ready, though.
I will do that, Bob. You have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Bob Hodge, overlooking the Hudlow Fire District for us. And we'll get in, hopefully we'll get in here pretty soon, talk with the folks over to Drop In Family Mart after a little bit. Right now, though, we're going to do this.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Here now is the reporter from the Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue Price is up and at 'em this morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Jim. I'm doing good. Hope you are.
I am indeed. Cloudy and rainy over your way?
I can't tell if it's raining. I don't think it is yet, but it's awful dreary looking out there. But we probably need the rain.
Yes.
I think the fire department had a brush fire, so maybe the rain will stop some of that. And the only birthday I have today is on my personal calendar, and it's for Wanda Sigmund, so I hope Wanda's going to have a good day today. And she'll be 90 years old today. And nothing on the other calendars, so it's just quiet over here. I don't have any announcements. And we're just looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have one, Jim.
Thanks, Sue. You enjoy your day as well, and be safe over there, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Cloudy, rainy here in the Rutherfordton area as well, in 52 degrees. Tar Heel basketball last night was a win. UNC 70, Louisville 63. And, of course, the ACC tournament will be coming up here soon, and we'll have all that information for you in a matter of days. And we'll find out what that schedule's like and present that to you, and we'll have some of those games for you. Then March Madness comes up following that. Big time here in the February-March area of basketball. It just keeps on bouncing.
This is Gerald Willis, attorney with the Arledge Law Firm in Rutherfordton. I want to publicly commend Jim Bishop, Lou Gillum, Tracy Hauser, and the entire WCAB staff for their effective and fruitful advertising program. My law firm, the Arledge Law Firm in Rutherfordton, began advertising with WCAB almost 2 years ago, and I am happy to report and confirm that our regular radio ads with WCAB have generated plenty of calls to our law firm to retain our various legal services. The economic benefit we have received from our advertising with WCAB makes the reasonable cost of advertising with WCAB well worth it. So, take it from me, Attorney Gerald Willis with the Arledge Law Firm. Advertising with WCAB pays big dividends. I encourage all my fellow business people in Rutherford County to promote their businesses by advertising with WCAB.
Well, when you want fresh meat, you can always go to the Drop-In Family Mart there in Bostic. They have a fresh meat market there, meat's cut fresh daily. You get your choice of how big you want the steak, how small you want it. It's great. And they've been doing a lot of experience at doing that. So why don't you make Drop-In Family Mart your shopping center? They've got deli sandwiches over there. Breakfast is being cooked right now, even as we speak. Got all kinds of breakfast and pizza, even breakfast pizza, and those sausage biscuits and biscuit and gravy. Just make your mouth water. If you're hungry, go by there and have yourself a good breakfast. And Audrey can tell us all about what's happening over there to Drop-In Family Mart. Audrey, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, Jim. How are you doing?
Doing really well. Busy over there this morning?
It is. Boy, they work in that front door this morning.
Good. I like it.
Yes. If we just had some good help to help us get through it.
I know. That's still a struggle for everybody, I think.
It is. I tell you what, Jim, if you see anybody looking for a job, you send them our way, because I think all of our stores are needing to get some help, you know.
I think so, yeah.
It's a mess right now, but I tell you what, Jess is back there working hard. She's cooking up breakfast, and she's got a lot to offer. So just like to encourage everybody to stop by and pick up some breakfast.
All right, and that's right there on Bostic Sunshine Highway, right? Kind of across from the post office.
Yep, it sure is.
What are your hours now, Audrey?
Let's see, Monday through Friday, we're here at 6 a.m. and open, and we're here till 9 at night. On Saturday morning, we open at 7 a.m., and we're here till 9. And on Sunday morning, from 11 to 6.
Now, the deli is not open on Sundays, is that correct?
No, they're closed on Sunday. That's the only day through the week that they take off. So, but still, we'd like to encourage everybody to come in and see us.
Good. I was bragging on your meat department a while ago before you got on the phone. I was bragging on what a great meat center you've got over there.
Yes, we sure do. I know the guys back there, they keep a lot of good hamburger meat, good steaks, and pork, just anything you want. And if it ain't out there, you holler at them, and they'll cut it for you and get you any kind of meat you want back there.
Audrey, thank you very much for being with us, and I hope you have a great Tuesday, and we'll check back in with you next time.
All right, Jim. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Of course, that's Audrey there at the Drop-In Family Mart in Bostic, or there on the Bostic Sunshine Highway. Great store. A busy place, but it's worth getting in and get yourself a good breakfast this morning at the deli, because they know how to do a breakfast. They know how to do a good breakfast. All right, let's see where we're going next. We're going to do this, and then we'll go up to Shingle Hollow and check in with Tina White.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Well, is everybody happy up at Shingle Hollow this morning?
Well, here at our house, everyone's happy.
Good. I like to hear that.
It is one of my favorite days again, gloomy and dreary and rainy. I like the imperfect days so I can enjoy the perfect days.
That's a pretty good way to put that. I like that.
Oh, well, it's 52 degrees up here, and Shingle Hollow Fire Department did have a call last evening. They had a small woods fire, and they got it out with the North Carolina Forestry Service helping, so we're so thankful they got that out. And this Saturday, February 26th, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., come on out to White House Community Clubhouse for a country breakfast buffet and fellowship. $7 for adults, $3 for children. Under 5 is free. Then on Sunday morning, February 27th, just come on to Piney Knob Baptist Church and hear the Daddy Sisters sing at 11 a.m. And then at Pilgrim Way Baptist Church, March 7th through 11th at 7 p.m. nightly, you can come on to Revival, enjoy their revival. And that's all I have going on that I know about this morning.
All right, Tina, thank you for being with us, and you have a great day and enjoy this slummy weather.
Yes, I'm going to enjoy it.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes. Everyone be safe. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
All right, Brenda Kelly is up next. She's up in the Union Mills area where it's nice and sunny this morning and about 85 degrees, and the waves are flashing up and down on the beach. And I'm dreaming. That's not that's not exactly right, is it?
Not hardly. The waves may be crashing down there on the banks of the creek, though.
Yeah, there you go.
but it's not sunny though. I've got 48 degrees. I don't have any birthdays or any anniversaries, and it was drizzling a little bit earlier when I let the dogs out, so everything's wet outside, but that's all right. We need a little rain now and then. And then ways of announcement, Saturday, February the 26th, Union Mills Wilderness Race, 5K, 10K, and virtual options. In-person race starts at 10 a.m., and the cost is $25. You can pre-register at the website. Information fund on UMLC Facebook page or by contacting 828-429-5871. And then on Friday, March the 4th, Music at the Mills Homegrown will open for Wiregrass. Meal starts at 6 p.m. and the music starts at 7 p.m. and there's no cost for the music, but they do have a tip jar available for the band. And other than that, I don't know of anything going on this terrific Tuesday.
All right, Brenda, I do appreciate you being with us, and you have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.
You have a good one. Catch you later.
Thanks. Bye-bye. And we're going over to Ellenboro next, and we'll talk with Luther Gilligan and find out what's happening on the streets of that wild town over there. Meanwhile, think about breakfast this morning at Granny B's. They've got a great breakfast. Started cooking about 7 o'clock this morning, and they've got breakfast prepared pretty much the way you want it. They've got omelets, and they've got scrambled eggs and fried eggs. They've got bacon, sausage, and you'll enjoy your breakfast trip because the coffee they make are some of the specialty brands of coffee that really sets it off. So if you want a good breakfast with a hot cup of coffee, or you just want to go in and get one of those special coffees and a daylight donut, you'll set your day free. It's going to be a great time for you to enjoy at Granny B's there in Spindale. Now let's talk to Luther Gilligan. He's in Ellenboro. See what's happening on the streets of Laredo. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing great. Digging the tunnels in the fog.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those mornings, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really mornings. It's sort of foggy. I bet it's gonna clear up there. This shower rain come clear it all out. But it's quiet down here this morning. Not a whole lot happening. People just getting on back into work again. You see, the fire department only had one call. I was about 10 minutes to 1 this morning. Had a medical call. Other than that, they were quiet all day yesterday and the rest of the night. Of course, when I had to get up and go last night, this morning, 10 minutes to 1, he didn't like it. So, but nothing else going on down here, so you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Well, don't slip and slide over there, and be safe, and I will see you back here tomorrow.
All right, take care.
See you. Bye. That's Luther Gilligan reporting this morning from the streets of Ellenboro. It's now 7:46 and time for birthdays and anniversaries for the 2222 day. February the 22nd, 2022. If you were born on this date or were married on this day, could be a lucky day for you. Call it into us. We'll be glad to celebrate with you. I wonder if those numbers would be good lottery ticket numbers. I don't know, 222222. Anyway, have a good day with us and enjoy birthdays and anniversaries. You can call those into us right now.
WCAB, the golden music sonus. Happy birthday.
Birthdays today include Diane Holt of Ellenboro. Happy birthday, Diane. Want to wish you a happy. Also, birthdays include 1732. George Washington was born on this date. He died in 1799. So bad we didn't have his birthday yesterday on President's Day. 1857, Robert Baden-Powell, the founder of the Boy Scouts, was born. 1896, Endon Morkey, first to play Tarzan's Jane, rather. Not Aaron, I guess, Aaron Markey. 1918, Robert Wallow, tallest known human. 1918, Alfred Jr. Gross invented the walkie-talkie. 1962, Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter, was born. Events on this day, 1854, first meeting of the Republican Party. 1912, first airplane flight over 100 miles per hour. 1959, first Daytona 500 was run. And on this day, this is a special day also, World Spay Day, National Supermarket Employee Day, National California Day, National Cook a Sweet Potato Day, now I could go there, and National Margarita Day. So now you're up to date on this date in history right here on WCAB.
Directly across the street from one another. A bitter rivalry grew between the two, and daily they kept watch of each other's business to see how the other one was doing. An angel appeared in a dream to one of the owners, offering to grant a wish of his choosing. The only thing strange about the offer was that his competitor would get twice as much as he got. For example, if he asked for money, the man across the street would get twice as much. The same would go for honor. health, or whatever. The man thought for some time and then responded, "Make me blind in one eye." Jealousy had gotten the best of him. When offered the prospect of blessing that could benefit both of them, he thought only of doubling the trouble to his neighbor. One sign of jealousy is when we find it difficult to rejoice with those who rejoice. It is not hard to weep with those who weep, but when it comes to being truly happy for the success of a competitor, well, that's another story. How do we overcome these feelings of jealousy? How do we develop a right attitude? Conquering such feelings is not easy. However, we will be on our way to recovery if we will concentrate on how God has blessed us rather than how much more someone else has. This is Bill Hostler with today's Key to Confident Living. Scripts for these programs are available in book form by calling toll-free 1-888-333-KEYS.
This is Gerald Willis, attorney with the Irs Law Firm in Rutherford. I want to publicly commend Jim Bishop, Lou Gillum, Tracy Hauser, and the entire WCAB staff for their effective and fruitful advertising program. My law firm, the Irs Law Firm in Rutherford, began advertising with WCAB almost 2 years ago, and I am happy to report and confirm that our regular radio ads with WCAB have generated plenty of calls to our law firm to retain our various legal services. The economic benefit we have received from our advertising with WCAB makes the reasonable cost of advertising with WCAB well worth it. So, take it from me, Attorney Gerald Willis with the Irs Law Firm. Advertising with WCAB pays big dividends. I encourage all my fellow business people in Rutherford County to promote